Hello, everybody, and welcome to another session of Epic Boon Productions Storms over Cerenar. This is actually the 25th session, and since we stream bi-weekly, next session will be our 1-year anniversary. So, lots of things to keep up on. In Storms over Cerenar, Epic Boon has brought together more than 50 years of role-playing experience to create an epic tale of ancient gods, sleeping secrets, and country-spanning conflicts in a high-level D&D campaign. And we are in the middle of a heist, a dungeon crawl of sorts, inside the deepest, darkest parts of the bureaucracy of punishment within Hades. And I want to get started with that. I want to give you all a recap. But before that, I want to give you all a little possibility or a little time where you can meet our cast as per usual. So everybody, I am playing with these wonderful ding-dongs here. Hello, ding-dongs.
Hello.
Ding dong.
Hello, ding dogs.
Hello.
Today, Jonas sadly is sick, so he will not be attending. But as always, the first one to introduce themselves probably will be from across the pond from where I am in Denmark, Alex.
Hello, I am indeed Alex. I play Oust, the Hexblade Warlock. Sometimes I roll well, and I have a magic sword. Sometimes I roll really badly, though, which is normally the case. So.
Thank you, Alex. Next up will be Anton.
Yes, I am indeed Anton, and I am playing the grumpy dwarf Torgen, and I am currently in real life melting, and it feels very much so like I'm in hell, and I am hoping to escape from at least one hell today.
Ah, yes, the great heat wave of 2021 in Scandinavia. We will all remember this. Next on up will you, Leon. Thank you.
Yep, I am Leon from Germany, playing the human bard Theus, and stay hydrated, just so you know.
Yeah, water is cool, kids.
Yep, stay hydrated. We are all
Water.
hydro
Lots
homies
of,
today.
Lots of water. Yeah.
Yep.
What are you fucking balking while you
Jeez.
water? What is
Man.
happening?
I drink one of these a day. I drink a gallon of water a day.
I just
I stay fucking hydrated.
All
Which
right.
is important in this weather.
Yeah, I love Anton. You're just like just showing off your.
I'm just
thermos.
enjoying my tea. Look, what can I say?
I find a problem there.
I probably should have some water though.
Yeah, I'm an adult with an an ice cube maker in my fridge, so I'm good for now. Thank you. Then, of course, last but not least, the not so frozen wasteland of Canada is, of course, the home of our last member of our cast and also producer of Epic Boon, Tanner. Welcome to the show tonight.
Well, I'm stoked to get back into the frying pan of this so-called hell and see what kind of shenanigans Nongle, the wizard, and his familiar chicken, who was roided out last session, is going to come around with. So I'm stoked. Let's do this.
Beautiful. So, last time, you all started your heist into Hades, into the bureaucracy of Hades called Sisyphus. Down in the darkest depths of that place, you know of a place called the Realm of Lamentation, and that is where all souls who are being punished for eternity is kept. And that is where you will find Bjorn. Last session, you made your way down there. We got a few moments of history, and you also searched through a maze-like warehouse. You almost incited a prison riot, and then the chicken Nibbles defeated a kobold in single combat. So all in all, until now, it has been a great success. On a plinth, you found a poem, and this poem prompted you to find 3 things: a staff, a box, and a gem, if I'm not mistaken, or an orb. You have gathered all 3. Now you need to find. Let me check the handouts here for 1 second. If I can find it. Yeah, there we go. And now you need to find the Titan's Grasp in order to combine all 3 of them. But apart from that, you don't know much about this Department of Mysteries that you are inside. So, we find our heroes back in the library. You've just gotten the 3rd piece, the box of Pandora, and you're standing around pondering your next moves. So, what do you guys do?
So I'm starting to think that we are probably in a bit of a hurry to find out what I'm looking for. I'm honestly surprised we haven't run into more trouble as it is, but I think we should probably make a bit of haste.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, we have the pieces for this. We need to find a way to put it together. There's those doors up to the through the labyrinth of the library that we haven't checked yet.
The Titan's Grasp. Let's see.
Where's the poem again? Just to check that out.
I'm going to share it with you here. Let's see. Show players. And I hope that you will also show the stream.
I suppose they can see.
Actually, I'll put it in Twitch chat. Everybody watching? Here. Oh,
And we are
nope,
currently
that's
missing the-
not enough. I can't do that.
Break it
That's
up.
too many things on it.
So we have Fafnir, right?
Yeah, you have the blood red eye of Fafnir is a red crystal orb that Nibbles stole for you. You have the magical staff, which is a key, or which is the second component, and then you have the rock-hewn box from the stockades, which is the third. So now you need to combine them. But you don't know what for.
What for?
Or yeah, well, it would make a lever, but you don't know what the lever opens. So you are correct. You can basically go through the maze. You have a bunch of doors that you still haven't explored, and also over here. And last time Oust, I think it was, found a little goblin village down there.
Could you like open up like fog reveal again, just because we had this last time and now it's off again, just so we know where we have been.
Sure, I will move Rig around. Or I don't.
Well, I
know,
can't see what Rick is seeing. It's just like normal fog reveal.
Oh yeah, I have done that, but I haven't reset it since last time.
Like I see this bottom part, like this down here. I see that.
Yeah, because that's where your character was.
Yeah.
Leon, if you do look at the stream, I've got a wide map.
Yeah, I think it's because Theus hasn't been there.
Yeah, correct.
Isn't it usually shared by the party? This is why I was a little bit confused.
I don't think so.
No. But hey, just follow Nongle. He knows his way. Nongle took a lot of time going through the.
So in order to just show you what you have of possibilities of where to go now, there's a door here. There's a door here. And I'm skipping the doors that you have concluded were locked. There's a room here, and there's a village down there. Oh, and that was just a misclick.
Morgan, you seem to be like a good tracker. I am usually very bad at finding myself, like finding the right direction. Usually I leave this to Bjorn. So maybe like you seem to be this one that like walks in the shadows a lot, like just sneaking around, looking around. Do you think you can lead us?
Well, I only visited the portion down there by the stockades, but we could certainly have a look around in the other end. I know that the gnome fella was talking about scouting that with his little arcane eye, but we should probably stick a bit together at this point, I would imagine.
We still have your spell around us.
Agreed.
Has it
Yeah.
been an hour?
No, I don't think it's. Yeah, I'll say you have half an hour left on the pass without trace.
That's
Because
sneaky.
we walked around a lot.
Yep, and go around sneaky.
But yeah,
Well, let's go check those doors that Nongler has told us about, shall we? First step.
Do you want to go to the door to the right or the door to the left?
I'll
Up
go to
here.
the door to the right. It's the closest one. Follow me.
Yeah, we'll work our way around.
I'm
Should
going
we leave
to-
it? Who has a very good perception?
I'm going to drag you up there.
I have pretty
for now.
keen senses. I mean, if you want me to take the lead.
I have a
Oh, yeah,
passive.
like-
I have a passive of 21.
Perhaps Mr. Nongle and Mr. Torgan, perhaps you can both lead from the front. Be each other's eyes and ears.
You guys can rearrange your tokens now.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm going to let you know a couple of things before we go further here. First of all, I'm going to keep an escalation counter because now people are beginning to notice slowly that weird things are happening. I'm going to keep this escalation counter secret, and I'm going to react when. I'm going to tell you when it reaches the top point. For now, I just want one of you to. To roll me a 1d4, please.
2.
2. All right. Right. That was it. What do you guys do? You are in front of a door. It looks like it's like a blue door with like kind of the metal on the sides and at the foot panel it has as well. It doesn't really have a very complicated lock. It looks like, and then just an old wooden handle. It looks like very clean.
Nongle will just reach up and try to open the door.
Go ahead and open it.
Someone have the lights on.
Actually, can I look over Ost? Ost, how tall are you?
Oh, to be honest, considering my wisdom is crap, I'd probably be at the back anyway. So you could probably be ahead of me. I'll if I move down here, then you can move up if you want.
Nongle, as you open the doors, you see kind of a small kind of living space. You would say there's a couch with like a fish bowl with a goldfish in it. There's like an eating area over here. Up here you see some kind of desk, a huge piece, like a huge pile of coal, and a big furnace down here, and a bed, a sleeping area. It is empty right now. The bed is made nicely, but it has been used. And next to the bed there's a bed table with like a bundle of keys in it.
Keys.
Yep.
Interesting.
Your passive perception is stupid high, right? It's 21. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have 23, so
yeah.
we have sharp eyes.
You both clock the keys right out of the gate. Yeah.
And what is this contraption? Like it's like to the north here.
It looks like a forge of some kind. It has a bunch of fire inside of it, and you can see there's a lot of coal and the shovel that has been, like a charcoal has been used to kind of turn on the heat. You would imagine. This is something that you would have seen at Haven as well, like a big furnace.
Okay. Well, let's grab the keys. For sure, grabbing keys.
Rick goes in with you. What about Theus and Aust? Are you going inside or no?
This bedside table, is it a bedside table? Is there a drawer underneath, or is it just like a stand?
You can move in and have a look, but yeah.
Sure thing.
Because I don't think you're inside the room with your.
I'm not. Yet. I don't believe I can get through. Oh no, I can. Sorry. Put collisions on people.
Yeah. There's a drawer underneath.
Sure. I just want to very gingerly check the drawer, see what's in there. I want to see if it's strange to have a bedroom and a forge in the same place, so I want to just see if we can discern anything about who's meant to be in here.
You see, as you open the drawer, there's like there's a few knickknacks, like look like small trinkets. You see like a block of notes with like weird, like super weird arcane sigils on it. You have Eyes of the Runekeeper, so
I do.
It's basically maintenance notes.
Okay. I'm gonna have a quick flick through the notes and just see if there's anything about in a similar way to we found that kind of what's it called? Like maintenance shaft that took us around the main gates. Whether there are any kind of back ways that we should know about that might not be immediately evident.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll, and I will. And as Aust is flicking through this, there's also in the drawer. The last thing is like a folded up piece of paper.
Ooh. Right,
Or
investigation.
parchment.
I'll grab that parchment and take a look at it.
That's 16.
Now, as you unfold the parchment, it's like a faded image. It has been folded and unfolded many times. This piece of paper of a what looks like an octopus.
It looks like an octopus.
Yeah, it's just like a picture of an octopus.
Does it look similar to the
remember
head of the
this-
guy?
Yeah, the squid
Yeah.
guy that's down south, the jailer or whatever. This is maybe a picture of his wife or something.
Oh yeah, like maybe a pin-up model. Like when he has like lonely nights, he needs something to.
Oh, I don't want to think about this squid jerking off, but okay.
Do squid people like? Do they get turned on by like squids?
You rolled a 16 for your investigation.
I did. Moving on.
I was moved to 60 for your investigation. This is like janitorial notes almost. You would
Okay.
say.
So it's more like cleaned up
This
a spillage here. This has
Yeah.
a wonky. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we need to this valve needs to be changed. You think that this is like the janitor's living space?
Okay.
Is that a goldfish?
Yeah, it's a goldfish. It's just a regular goldfish.
I don't trust that goldfish.
No.
Can I make an inside check against that goldfish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Insight check.
Forgotten Realms makes me have an inherent distrust of goldfish.
Yep. 8.
There's something wonky about this goldfish.
Fuck you,
Yes.
Oh
goldfish.
shit!
Tell me everything you know, goldfish.
Knew it.
Tell me,
Who-
who are you
who
working
are you?
for?
The goldfish doesn't answer. It's
Who's
a
your
goldfish.
daddy and what does he do?
Damn it.
I'm gonna search this little workbench over here.
There's a bunch of tools. Next to it, there's also an open toolbox with a bunch of hammers and wrenches and all kind of different things. Mostly, yeah, you can find most tools here, but that's basically it.
Okay.
So if you somehow want carpenter's tools, you can write them up. But
Well, Jesus.
he was also a carpenter. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
right.
said. Well, Jesus, thanks for picking up on that, Roar.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Also, Tom would also like to, just while everyone is staring down the goldfish and rummaging around, just put an ear to these two doors and
Yeah.
get an idea of, is there anyone else rummaging around in here, or is it just quiet?
Want to give me a perception roll as you do this?
28.
All right, Safis. I mean Torgen. You roll 28 on your perception. You hear ever so like silently the sound of sand being like strewn about. Like that very distinct sound of sand like being almost blown about some wooden planks or something.
Oh, so like a kitty litter bin or something?
Yeah, it's not like it just sounds like, how do you say it? Like a desert, a windy desert.
I was about to say, because my question was, does it sound, constant, like it's a, like an hourglass, where it's like a constant rate, or is it kind of just random and go,
It's
a little
not.
bit-
It's not violent. It's just very faint. Like
Hmm.
there's sand and wind at the same spot.
Was that both from both doors, or was that, which one was it?
That was from this door to your left, and to the north. You hear a small drip.
Okay, I'll turn around and relay that to everyone else. I'm pretty sure we are alone in here, but you did kind of cause a bit of a commotion in the stockade, so if this is his room, we should probably hurry up a bit. And unless anyone has bright ideas, I will try to open the door to the left.
Crank
All
it
right,
open.
go ahead and open it. Right, you see a corridor filled with sand.
I don't know what I expected, and I'll
Do
start
we-
to walk in.
Considering I want to hold the door open after he's gone through, considering we hear sand moving, do we see the sand coming from anywhere, or is it?
No, it's just
It's just blowing in there, so there is a breeze.
There's a slight breeze, yeah. And as you open the door, you also feel that. Yeah. Talking as you go in, you see like an opening of a cave, and in front of you up here is a big kind of sandstone monument with like it's pyramid shaped with like a golden cap and golden rings underneath it.
Normally I would say that this is a weird thing to have in your room, but then again, we are in hell, so be a bit quiet and let's have a look around. And I'll keep moving forward.
I close the door behind me, because...
Very well.
Oh, to his room, not to...
Yeah,
Sandy.
just in case, like, this might be looking suspicious.
I'll also kind of just yell behind me. Also, before we move on too far, maybe check out the other door as well.
Yeah, Nongol will. Yeah, well, yeah, Theus.
Yeah.
Theus, check that door.
All right. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, what? What
That-
is it?
No. Does it smell inside?
That's just the toilet. It's no, it smells a bit like fish.
You made me ink.
Oh.
There's a faucet that is slightly dripping, like it's leaking a little bit.
Yeah. No one has been shitting here recently, right?
Oh, just look like it.
Okay, good. I close the door. Oh, Noggle, what are you doing there?
Nongol jumps up, grabs the doorknob. I'm getting out of here. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, let me just close the door.
As you come out to the desert here, it's like a cave almost, but the walls just continue up, and then you have like pale lights, like kind of sky, kind of. You see a big kind of door, a front door here on the in like gold with kind of pictograms on it describing all kinds of stories about some guy, and I'm saying this because you can see this.
Yes.
About some guy named Ra Horakti.
Does that, considering my background in specifically desert-based archaeology, does that ring any bells?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not even going to make you roll for this. It says in like ancient Hajari, or Kalari actually. It says that here lies Ra Horakti, the Emperor of the Heavens and the God of the Sun.
Okay. Is the verdant shard reacting in any way as well while we're in here?
No,
It's just the normal purr. Okay.
You're right. There's a sphinx like on like some kind of it's not a plinth, like a stone. I don't know. Like it's on a bunch of stone, and you see like an empty kind of similar space next to it.
And just to confirm, is it a statue of a sphinx or a sphinx?
No, it's a sphinx. It's real sphinx.
Sorry, so it like we could say hello to it, the real Sphinx?
Yeah.
Or...
Oh, hi guys.
Oh.
Hello.
Nongol
Yeah,
jumps
usually,
back.
like, he kind of wakes up and shakes off some sand and some dust. Oh, what's? Hey guys. Oh, you got a little sand on you there. Did the cat take your tongue?
A
What's up?
little. Yeah. We're just passing through. Just
All right,
passing
sure.
through. We're
Sure,
we're
all right.
looking for a friend actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
friend. Yeah. What's up? So,
You had a friend as well? Was that what you were
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
say?
yeah.
Is
Hi,
the-
I'm
Point over to the empty flimp. Your friend?
what do you mean?
Well, you're on a plinth. There's an empty plinth there. Was that where your friend was?
Oh, that's the ex-wife. She left. Oh, I'm Abi, by the way. And like he raises out his hand to shake yours.
I will shake it back.
All right, you shake it back. All right, and you, and like he reaches out to Nongol. I'm Abi. Nice to meet you. And you are?
Nongol, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you too. Just 1 second. I'll shake the rest of your guys' hands. I'm just and he like he makes like a fire cantrip, and this here is like a grill, and he starts like to warm it up. Do you mind if I just put on some? I'll put on some wieners and some beef. We'll get this grill going, guys. Oh, and you there, and he shakes Rick's hand. And you, hi, I'm Abi. He reaches out for you, Torgen.
I'll just awkwardly hold out a hand as I'm looking at everyone else. Well, I mean, hi, I'm Torgen. Could we maybe do this a little bit later? We were kind of in a bit of a hurry to find someone, but we would love to stay when we find our friend. Maybe we could bring him here as well?
Oh, you are kind of adventuring in here, or?
That might be a bit of a strong words. We are...
No, don't, like, it's my job to kind of be the guardian of the tomb, all that kind of thing.
So,
more like...
The old big guy's in there, is he? Kind of points at the door.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not supposed to tell you anything about that, but I make a mean hot dog if you want one.
I mean, sure. Why not?
All right, perfect. Yeah, just before, and you there in the back, the guy with the... Hi, I'm Abi.
I'm still looking at Ricky Red. I'm Ricky Red.
All right, what's up, Ricky Rat? How's it going?
Good. You would not be able to tell us where we should go.
Oh yeah, like if you want to go on, and he points at the golden door. Like you can answer my riddles 4 to get into the tomb. It used to have like a bullshit old-timey riddle, like a what walks on one leg and 3 legs or whatever, like that kind of stupid shit, right? But
Gotcha.
But after my wife left, I decided to change it up. I'm a funny guy now. You get it?
Oh.
All right.
Well,
Do you guys want the riddles? I can give you the riddles. And he kind of like absent-mindedly starts making a hot dog.
Just so we're
what
absolutely
happens-
clear.
What happens when we would like answer the riddle wrongly?
Yes,
What?
that.
Oh, yeah. I guess. Well, I'm actually supposed to, eat you, but I'm on a kind of on a diet, right? So,
An all barbecue diet.
Yep.
Now, yeah.
all barbecue diet. It's like, do you know keto?
Gotcha. Yeah. So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to confirm, if we do get the riddles wrong, you won't try and kill us.
No, but I won't let you in either, right? That's the deal.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
No. Yeah. Let's go on.
Do we have a time limit?
Well, I'm good. I have a bunch of coal left, and I also have some cold ones in the back if you want.
Cool. And I mean, the big guy's in there. What else might be in there?
My lips are sealed, but not for long. And then he like takes a bite of the hot dog.
It's very good. Well, tell you what, we'll have a bit of a discussion between ourselves and decide whether we want to go in for the whole riddle deal, and we'll get back to you. But keep one of those on the grill for me if you wouldn't mind.
All right, sure. I'll just flip some up for you, man.
Yes.
What about you, Sport? He kind of ruffles your hair, Noggle.
It's good that you're not eating this.
You mentioned a cold one.
Yep.
What is a cold one?
Well, this is hell, so we only have Bud Light.
I'll take it.
All right, here. He hands you a Bud Light. It's cold.
Noggle smashing the BLs.
Hey,
Actually, could you
it's
pass
cold.
one?
Noggle
Oh,
smashing
actually.
this beer. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. If you want the beer, you have to do the riddle thing. All right.
I mean, come on, we have to do it then.
Noggle's like,
All
"Yeah,
right,
yeah.
fine.
What's
Sure.
the riddle?
All right. First riddle. Are you ready?
Sure.
Eddie.
Why do fish always sing off key? He like fills up, and like he fills up his mug that says world's greatest stepdad on it.
Because they are under the sea.
Well,
So just before you begin answering, you can make if you want to, you can make an investigation check or an insight check. I will only let you make one for as a group per riddle, and you and the same person can't make 2 checks in a row.
Cool.
In order to get hints, that kind of thing.
You want to give it a roll, Theus, or how confident are you in your insight?
Hang on. Because you can't tune a fish.
That's right, my man. Here, have a cold one, and he gives you a beer.
Here, Nongle, you have mine.
Oh, good. Nuggle.
Okay, they're jokes.
No, God. You have to have someone to get one. Is that how it works?
You like him? I made it myself. I'm really proud of these. I think they're real funny, and he just laughs.
Okay, I mean, there's 4 of these.
Yeah. Would you ready for the next one?
Gents.
Keep them coming. Let's do this.
All right. What did the evil chicken lay?
A bad egg.
No, that's
Yeah.
Not it.
someone make a hint.
What did
Sure, I'll try. What did you say? Insight could be used?
Yeah, inside or investigation.
Sure. I'll give it a try. It's a big old 5.
Evil chicken.
I look to Nongle. Evil chicken.
Well, don't. Not Nibbles. Nibbles isn't evil. He's just unintelligent.
You're pretty close, though, he says, pointing at you.
Evil chickens lay evil eggs. What kind of egg? What kind of egg?
Divided eggs.
Deviled eggs. Oh, you're right. Oh, the rat. You like deviled eggs, man?
Divided eggs, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
good.
And he begins to boil an egg on the grill. All right. All right. Are you ready for the third one?
Hit me, Andy. One more beer, please.
All right. Here you go. All right, this is for the bachelors out there. All right, ready? Why do melons not have weddings?
Oh God.
Why do melons not have weddings?
Melons?
Oh. Something cantaloupe.
Yeah, cantaloupe.
Yeah,
Oh,
because they cantaloupe.
You're right. They can't elope. So
Yeah.
why would you have a wedding, right?
Yeah. That's a good one. One more beer, please.
All right. Here's another Bud Light, man. All right.
It takes forever
Right,
just to get a buzz off of these. They're horrible.
Yeah. You'll need to pee. Just do it up back. All right. All right.
Plenty of
So,
sand.
you ready for the last one?
One more riddle.
Sure.
What is the wizard's favorite mechanical program?
I should know this one. I'm the wizard. You say it again. What's the wizard's?
What is the wizard's favorite mechanical program? So that would be like an our world example for that would be like a program for your computer, right? A software.
Right.
Nongle, should we try and work the process on this one and maybe do some investigation?
You're the smart one.
I'll do an investigation on this one.
Can I assist him on that, or?
Can I inspire him?
Yeah. I'll let you help him on that.
Sure,
So
23.
that's a 23.
Yep.
I think I'm going to give you an out of character hint because this is a very weird kind of out of universe riddle. It's a function of Microsoft Word that somehow the wizard would be happy with.
Oh, the spell checker.
Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Here, have another one.
Oh,
One more beer.
I think you've had quite enough. Look, give me one of those.
Hey, you don't take my beer from me. It's mine. I'm saving one for Bjorn.
He makes some deviled eggs and gives you some. Theus.
thank you. Thank you.
All right. Oh,
Just
yeah,
so you know,
you
you should,
kind of-
it's good that you're not eating us because red meat is always poisoned.
Yep, yeah, I don't eat rat sausages anymore. So, all right, that was it. If you want to hang around and get some beers, that's fine. If you need to get on with it, and he like points at the door, and you hear like, all right, it's opened. You guys can do it. Actually, you'll need to say the password for it to open, and it's Open Sesame. I think it's a pretty great password because I fucking love sesame. Actually, I made a crazy paste out of sesame seeds and it was so good I nearly ate half of it. But don't worry, I still have a tahini bit left.
Oh,
I am in great pain. Can I take this 6-pack and just be on my way? I feel traumatized.
Sure, on the house, man. It's just great to have company. Ever since the wife left, it's just been me and this desk and then the janitor sometimes.
I'll summon Nibbles, and he can hang out with Nibbles for a bit.
Just a question: the pictures that the janitor has inside of his drawer, like, is this his wife?
What?
That's okay.
No, the stone
walk away.
slab is worse.
I mean, did you know that the janitor has like naked pictures of octopus out in his drawer?
No, man, I don't judge. Like, if you want to do things, like that's on you, right? Me, I'm raised right. I respect women, right? So I don't.
Good. This is why your wife left you.
Oh no, that was because of the jokes.
Okay, good.
So you can go ahead. The tomb is open. Those who shall enter the tomb of Ra Hurakti shall all that thing.
Have a nice
Go through it just so we know, rather than skip over it. You know, due diligence and all that. Those who enter the tomb of so and so will what?
Will need to. Yeah, you'll just respect it, because if you defile it, then like the guardians will attack you, right?
And the guardians, what form might they?
I thought you were the guardian. Is that more?
No, I'm the guardian of the entrance. Then there's the guardian of the tomb, right? So
More of an external guardian rather than an internal guardian.
Wait,
Yep.
do the other guardians also like do dad jokes like you?
I haven't seen them for eternities. You're the first guys to come here in like 1,200 years or something.
Yeah, like, do they have like trials? Like, you had a riddle trial. Like, do they have like trial of strength or courage?
Guys, I can't tell you anymore. That would be in violation of my contract, and then I wouldn't be able to afford this forming drill here. So
One more beer!
I'm out. Like, he took a 6-pack, so you'll
Look,
take it out
fine.
with your friend.
You can have one of mine. Look, but you're not getting more. All right.
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, if the Squid Man comes asking around, we weren't here. All right. We'll be back for the party.
All right, sure. All right, I'll keep the coals hot for you guys.
Sure.
Almost
well,
as hot as this desert. Am I right?
Yeah. We'll
Approach the door and say open sesame.
Door opens up.
That's useful.
I'm just going to leave this wall so you can see inside, right? Yeah. If you go, then there's a roof tile there. So you need to go inside. Inside, you see there's like 4 braziers, like with fire, and you have a carving of the sun on the floor. It has like a large sarcophagus in the other side of it. Alst, as you go inside, I'm just going to move you in here, and these two, so you can actually see this. This here. The pictograms on the walls that tells the story of Ra Hurakti and how like he ruled all parts of the world, the sky, the earth, and the underworld. And when the sun of Ra sets, then the world will be beset by darkness. And order will be restored when the light when the light of his sun once more shines in his realm, in all its blazing glory.
Just out of interest, because this is essentially like, it's almost like a timeline of things that they prophesize to happen, right?
Oh, it's more like
or it's more of a warning rather than
Something about his deeds and like those kind of things.
I just wanted to check whether, because you were saying like they'll only return when certain things happen, whether any of the things like in these pictograms, even vaguely relate to anything we've seen recently in terms of like
give me an investigation roll.
Sure. 28, natural 20.
All right, perfect. You're pretty sure that the story is also a metaphor about how you should progress. That as Ra is dead, then the sun must set inside of this room in order for it to open up.
Are the braziers lit?
Yeah.
Mr. Nongle, Torgan, Theus, perhaps you might want to grab each of these braziers. I think we need to tone down the bit of the ambiance in here.
You sure that doesn't count as defiling the place?
I'm gonna stick my.
You're pretty sure that the sun setting is halfway literal. That sunlight is probably the key here. With a natural 20, I will tell you that much.
Okay. Can we close the doors, or are the doors like mechanical in they only open when the words are said?
Sure, I'll close the door. There you go.
Okay. Well, that stops all the sunlight, and we don't see anywhere any other sort of
Yeah, looking for
natural light coming in.
Yeah, any like
The light outside, you're pretty sure it's not sunlight.
So
Is there light coming from anywhere but the braziers in here, or is it only those?
Nope. Only the braziers.
okay, so we need to find a source of sunlight. Like, do we have any kind of radiance that we can use? Any kind of radiant damage type or something?
Well, I don't know if this counts, but I did find this in one of the storage rooms, and I hold up the scroll of daylight.
Oh well, shit, yeah. Read
I
that.
also have this. I've still got the drift globe.
Oh, if you got the drift globe, just activate that and give me the
Yeah.
scroll.
So yeah, exactly. It's like
I like
probably use that. I'm gonna pull out the drift globe and just speak whatever the word I chose 20 episodes back for what it was to activate daylight on it and just fill
You
the room.
reconfigured it actually on the boat. What did you decide the word was?
Oh, it might have been peach snaps.
Yeah,
Peach
probably.
snaps.
Yeah, it might have been something along those lines. Yeah, or just schnapps, if I remember rightly. So I'm probably go schnapps.
Snaps.
Magic
As
works
the-
in strange ways.
Sun begins to shine inside of the room. You like as this then the sarcophagus
We all pull
Opens
out
up.
sunglasses and put them on.
and I'm just going to leave this here because as that happens, then the sun, like the drift globe, kind of and then just falls to the ground, spent for the day.
So absorb the daylight.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Excellent.
looks like there's a
And what?
sarcophagus in the next room.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and go to the next room.
And move through.
Oh, I was not meant to be there.
I was literally about to say that doesn't seem right. I saw nothing.
Ah, perfect. So
Right.
what you
Is
see
any-
as you come inside is you see this. There's like a large casket inside of the room with a shining eye, illuminated by a single beam of light from this wall over here. There's like a bunch of pictograms on the walls are still just telling about the great deal, like the great deeds of Horus and how he created the earth, and like it's basically like a more detailed version of what was said in the Onyx chamber. Yeah, and otherwise you just see an unlit beacon there, and that's basically it. And then two big, scary-looking, copper, gold, and stone statues standing there in the corner.
I think there's the Guardians.
Say hello. Hello, Guardians!
Do you want to call one as well, or are these not quite as talkative?
Hello, Guardians.
They don't seem very social.
I don't.
Should we light up the brazier?
Possibly. I think it has something to do with this light. It's shining directly onto where the eye symbol is, and that to see if I can. I'll just put my hand in front of the light hole, and if it's like within like 3 feet of the wall, and see if I can cover it.
You have to like really reach up. Doesn't really happen anything when you cover the light. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Sure. Nongle perception. Perceptive little fella, aren't you? 16.
Nothing.
All right. Well, search around the room for clues then.
Sure, I'm going to take a look and see if I can see any more. I'm going to use some hieroglyphics, pictographic representations of anything, any kind of writing in Old Kalari, etc. in here that might give us any indication as to what we should and shouldn't do in here.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll. What about Theus and Torian? What are you guys doing?
24.
Should we try to light the brazier? Do you think that helps, or are we gonna
Um,
defile the tomb?
Let's hold off on that for the second, just so we know that's definitely what we should or shouldn't do.
Someone has a mirror. I just want to see, like, can we like reflect the light or something?
I have a mirror. I was actually just doing that. Nongle's going through his bag of holding, pulls out his messy
Okay,
kit,
like,
and he's got a mirror.
like how high is the light? So maybe you like can climb on my shoulders, so you can like reflect the light somewhere.
Sure. Could jump up on his shoulders. Absolutely.
Yeah, good.
Whee! I'm so
Okay,
strong.
Noggle, like,
Uh-huh.
let's play with mirrors. So,
Sounds good. I'll see if I can.
Play with mirrors.
see if I can reflect the light with a mirror.
Yeah, you can.
I'll.
all right, can you reflect on the brazier?
I'll try. I'll try to see if I can angle the light towards the.
Yeah, you can. You kind of need to go out here with Theus, and then yeah, you can do it. You illuminate the brazier.
There, we can see it better now.
It has like some like firewood and like some easily ignitable kind of straws and that kind of thing in it.
Do you think it would be a bad idea if we would light up the Guardians?
I don't see any warnings saying we shouldn't.
The only
Yeah, let's
warning
do
you
this.
got was from the Sphinx saying don't mess around with it too, right?
Oh shit. Man, if Bjorn would be here, then we at least would have another brain.
Speaking of, did I discern anything from my investigation?
You find a small piece of stone here.
In
Looks
the
like-
wall or?
No, outside. It looks like it fits in the hole that light comes out of.
Toss it up. I'll plug
How
the
how
hole.
how high up is the hole?
For you, like face height.
I just want to look through the hole.
It's
Before we
very
do anything.
bright. It's very
Okay.
bright. Like you have to adjust your eye, like your eyes for back to low light afterwards. It's basically like staring into the sun, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Just this one big spot wherever you look.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on
My
perception
eyes.
checks.
I've got sunlight sensitivity now. Yeah, you know what, Torgan? Any
Well, I was gonna say maybe try and plug the hole with a bit of stone.
That's just what I wanted to check whether you were okay with. I will pass up the rock to Nongle, so at least I'm not to blame when he does it.
All right, Nongle will plug the hole.
Go ahead and go and run up here. I'll put these there. Yeah. As you do that, you hear like the sound of carving stone, and then a door opens.
Oh shit.
I'm going to just remove the door so you can see through it.
Ah, the hell is that?
You see like a skeleton on the floor. It has been crushed. There's like a whip and a fedora lying on the ground. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Oh my god, it's Indiana Jones. 18.
18.
If it is, I'm about to be very, very happy. But
No.
No,
No, not Mr. Ford. No.
you don't see anything.
can I sort
Actually,
of push
all of
past?
you who can see in there, I'll say Torgen, Theus, and Aust also give me a perception roll. Because you're also looking in
Right.
at this point.
22.
31.
Wait a second, Oz. Can you even look over me? Like how tall are you?
Don't take this from me.
Like you're not 1.5 feet wide, right? Like he can just do this.
Yeah, I
Damn,
can-
boy, you thick.
Man, I have a very white cloak, just so you know.
You Torgen, as you peer in, you see like very distinct. It looks like kind of triggers on the floor. So like the floor plating is kind of it triggers. It seems.
I'm pretty sure that whatever happened to this unfortunate fella is those tiles. So watch your stepping.
Can Noggle, so Torgen points out the tiles. Can Noggle see where they are now? Try to avoid them?
Yeah, you can try to avoid them, but they are like it will require an acrobatics check to go on that tile without triggering it.
Is it like the whole floor, or is it just one piece of the floor?
Most of the floor in this square here, right?
Is
Can
it
I-
possible to tell at all? You said he was crushed, but does it indicate in any way like where this might have come from? Like,
Yeah,
did he
it
get
looks
crushed
like
from above?
from the angle you can see like the stairs or like kind of a ramp.
Yeah.
Coming from up here, and then it goes down there.
Oh. Do I see scrape marks on the inside wall?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. Next question. How old does this body look? I know you said it's ossified, but does it look recent? Does it look like 1,200 years old, sort of in line with what the Sphinx said? Or
Want to give me a history roll? You are the archaeologist after all.
I am.
I have archaeologist background as well, just so we know. Do we want to speak with this man? I assume the skull's intact.
Yeah.
We could. That's a 15. In my head, I'm deeply, deeply hoping it is who I think it is, from an elf perspective. Just in the vague off chance. But yeah.
At least a couple centuries, maybe even more than a millennium. Yeah.
Shit.
But you can't really, without your magical tools and stuff like that, you can't really date it, right?
Okay. I'm so tempted to take that fedora though.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look awesome in that hat. Cover up this bullshit haircut that I got when I went out drinking with Bjorn.
Oh yes, no, that's a good point. You take it. The frosted tips. I keep forgetting about this.
Yeah, I'll just.
Can you?
Yeah,
We both have mage hand. but
I'll mage hand the hat onto my head.
All right. The hat flows to your head.
Well, this is interesting. I like this.
Looking quite dapper.
Thank you.
The whip is very long, and it looks like it has been almost fabricated so precisely it's made. Both of these, as you get them in your hand, they are very clearly magical items.
Okay, I'll pick up the whip as well, and I'll toss it over to Torgen. You look good with a whip.
Right. I mean, sure. I don't know if it really goes my aesthetic, but all right.
I'm just gonna put this out there now. If we ever have to get for a door within like seconds of time, you better make sure you drop that hat and then grab it just before it closes.
Why would I do that? I would just keep it on
No
my
reason.
head.
No reason.
Seems like a dangerous risk of a good hat.
It could be an entire side quest just to get the hat back. You don't know, right?
Do you want
also-
to, Noggle, do you want to identify these items or?
Yeah, I'll sit back and with someone that's a little more dexterous than the wizard gnome can jump in there and see what you could do. And I'll sit down and start casting Identify on both the whip and the hat.
I was going to say, I don't know how brittle this skeleton is, but I also like to try and wiggle a mage hand back and forth and try to loosen the skull and pull it out.
Yeah, sure. You get the skull.
I have speak with
it
Ted prepared if
almost-
we need to talk to the.
It almost breaks as you kind of moves it. It is very old.
Yeah.
You might want to be a bit careful if you want to speak to it. Not sure how that works, but here you go.
Oh, it's simple. I cast an incantation. The skull animates and answers 5 questions. Only things that it knew within its lifetime. It can't tell us anything else, so it can tell us how it died, what were they doing there. But we come up with 5 questions, so I'll cast the spell. But leave me alone. I'm trying to concentrate.
Can I just get on my broom? Just like on my broom, just float quietly, like not touching any of the stone wall like plates. On my broom, just floating 5 feet into the chamber.
Sure, you can do that. As you get on your broom inside of this chamber here, I would like you to make a charisma check. What do you roll?
20?
You get on the broom, the magic works, but you feel like there's some kind of grounding charm in here. It will be difficult to keep it afloat.
Gentlemen, would you permit me a test, as it were, on this ramp? There's nobody on the ramp yet, is there? Sorry.
No.
This fellow appears to have already been crushed. I just want to see if it's a one-use trap or not. I'm going to just very quickly put my heel onto one of the tiles and then just stick it right back in and close the thing on myself. Now we've got the skull.
You begin to hear like stone turning, like, and then you see like after a couple of seconds, like a boulder just flies by.
Apparently, there's multiple balls. That's multiple
disappears.
boulders. You know, if he wasn't the first person down here, one might wonder whether there's more stuff at the bottom of the ramp rather than the top.
Well, by all means, I think you should.
Even if it is, I have the feeling it's buried under a lot of boulders.
Never know. Let's see.
So,
Do we want to scout a bit ahead while we wait for Mr. Nungle to do his thing, or?
hey, unless you want to do anything else, I'll just give Nuggle the react. Like,
I mean, it takes a bit to identify, right? I think unless anyone has bright ideas, I would kind of like to try and step past the pressure plate.
Same.
Yeah, do your thing. I'll keep identifying.
Yeah, me and Torgen can go up there and then we can signal you up, I guess.
right? What do you? So, how do you propose to do this?
So is it the entire floor that's one big pressure plate, or what exactly is it?
Yeah, more or less. Like the whole 5 feet tile, basically. Like all of these are made into like one plate.
Do you want to fly up there, Torben?
Theus just told you that there's some kind of grounding spell here.
Also,
Good point.
I don't really do flying. I much like to be on the ground, but
Right. Yes. How wide is the wall to wall?
5 feet.
5 feet. So you could realistically bridge the gap with your body and shimmy through it.
Yeah, the dwarf
Well-
could. Probably not.
How much weight did you put in before the boulder just came? Is this the slightest touch?
Yeah, it's basically just like maybe like a kilo of
Kilo?
pressure.
Kilo of
Maybe.
pressure?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, if I don't see,
1 pound, 2 pounds.
Okay. Can I turn myself into a bee?
Yeah, I guess
I
you
mean-
can.
I mean, Rick would be pretty proud of me if I'm turning myself into a bee.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm still concerned if you can actually fly in there, but
No, but even then, it's less than a kilo. I assume a bee is not very heavy.
No, a bee is probably light enough to be able to.
Okay, so I will cast polymorph on myself, and I'm a bee now, and I'm.
Right. You're a bee. Immediately you are like sucked down to the floor.
Yeah, and I crawl along the floor.
Right. You begin to crawl out on the floor. It
that's
will
gonna take him all day.
It takes him some time to get across the 5 feet.
Bees have at least 5 feet movement.
Yeah, like
Hey,
a
bees
snail
can-
also
yeah.
have 5 feet movement.
Bees can move pretty damn quickly on their legs.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'll say
so-
like after like a half a minute or something, you're on the other side of the hallway. Are you touching the wall, or what are you doing when you're on the other side of that?
I mean, I'm not currently smart. Like bees only. I assume bees are not very smart.
No.
So, Do I sense any flowers here?
No. This is
Damn it!
We're dry, flowerless place.
I'm looking for the queen. Like I will make intelligence check to see how smart I am.
All right, go ahead and do that.
We put our
What
best
have
man on the
What have you
case.
done to yourself?
Like I just have to look like how smart is a fly, or like how. What did you say is the like intelligence of a fly is 2? So I will roll with a -4.
Yeah, I
So
think that's
just-
correct.
So just I will roll and subtract -4. 11. Okay. I was smart enough to look for something.
Yeah, you could probably like kind of prod the wall where the light is coming out on the other side.
Okay.
If
I
you want
prod like I'm a little bee. Like I'm like crawling up and prodding the wall.
All right, I'm going to make a roll here. Private Prometheus. Let's see. You motherfucker. Oh, you have -4. Oh well, that's too bad. Yeah, just a wall. It seems like a dead end. There's like the hole where the light comes out is a bit like more.
Okay.
It's kind of a bit more.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting until further instructions from the bee queen.
Yeah.
Rick-
do
Rick has to-
you guys want me to tell him anything? Says Rick.
Can-
I speak B. I have the badge right here.
The bee badge.
Well, maybe
Oh, the
tell him
buzzing
to
badge.
maybe tell him to not be a bee. I'm pretty sure he needs to be a little bit more human to actually have a look around.
You just
Alright,
said bee a
he-
whole lot.
So I just have to be myself.
Yeah, he
Yes.
he buzzes to you to come back and revert yourself back
Come fully back, or like turn myself back there.
to Theus, inside of the room, outside of danger, of course.
Okay, so I turn myself back where Rick tells me to turn back.
Yeah. So I guess you turn yourself back. In the
Wait,
meantime,
like didn't I find something in the room? Like didn't they say I should look for something on the end?
that was oh yeah. If you go down here, did you go down into the abyss?
No, probably not. But like on the other side of the wall, like did I?
Yeah.
But-
like
If I turn
over
myself
here,
back,
you
like if I
just-
turn
you just-
myself,
you just saw a bunch of like just a stone wall, right?
yeah. But if I turned myself back, like at the end of the stone wall, what would have happened? Like what?
Do you want to know?
Like what do I see there? Like what? Like I'm currently like when I hear, and then at the end of the wall, like do I see any boulders, for example?
At the top of the staircase, yeah, you see a boulder kind of.
Yeah. Can I be
Standing.
behind that boulder?
Yeah, it will take you some time to crawl up there, but actually, yeah, you could probably do that.
Yeah. What happens if I turn myself back into a human when I'm like behind that boulder?
You don't know.
I'm waiting for Rick and the rest to do something. Then
Okay.
I'm just be currently.
Stay a bee. All right.
Yep. I'm just be myself.
So you've gone up there as a bee and provided us no information as to what you're doing up there, and
I
now we're
was
just
about
waiting
to
down here. For
say-
what, it's like what we just stood here. It's like, all right, he's a bee.
There's a bee crawling around. Big deal.
Gosh, Rick, perhaps you'd like to ask the bee what he's doing and whether he'd want us to do anything.
Rick.
Oh yeah, sure.
I buzzed back. That's I'm currently like looking for anything. Should I look for anything here? Like. Oh,
What do you answer?
Tell Rick to look. Sorry, I tell Rick to tell Theus.
Theus.
Look for any mechanism or BS. Any mechanism that might disarm this trap.
Are you asking a bee to disarm a trap?
I'm asking a bee to see if there is a thing to disarm the trap.
Go ahead and give me a investigation roll, Theus.
I would like to cast enhance ability on the bee.
Okay.
Give it intelligence.
So I'm a
yeah.
-4. So let's see. Oh, that's a good one.
And the next one.
You have
No, we have
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah, you might
So
get
the
that.
first one, like if I don't roll a natural 20, then yeah.
Yeah.
Does 14? No, you don't. Like, there's a bunch of stone.
Damn it.
So I have another idea. It involves me using, but I don't know how short-range teleportation spells will work on here.
I think it was
It
anything
doesn't.
but Misty Step, right?
Yeah. Misty
Well,
Step works. The rest doesn't really.
Would fast step work? Because
Yeah.
fast step is essentially just extended Misty Step, right?
Yeah.
I could try and get up there and just dash over the boulders as they come down, or through the boulders. Do you want me to have a go?
I could just mage hand the bee right to the boulder if it's a issue.
I'm going to, because I'll say 10 minutes have passed, so I'm just going to show you these magic items.
Good. Fedora of the Tomb Raider, Whip of the Dungeon Delver. Nice.
I'm going to take a short leak while you guys can read that.
I mean, some beautiful names.
This old and battered fedora has seen centuries of history and mysteries, so much it has nearly developed a sentience of its own. Anywhere attuning to the item becomes proficient in the history skill. If you're already proficient, you can double your proficiency bonus on a history roll. If you do so, you can. If you already do, you get another +5. So that's cool. If you're attuned to the Whip of the Dungeon Delver, you also become proficient with a sleight of hand skill. Cool. Additionally, the Fedora of the Tomb Raider gains a charge which recharges after a long rest whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can spend the charge roll for additional to roll additional d20, provided you can come up with a dramatic reason for this luck, as per the lucky feat. You can choose to spend the charge after the die roll, but before the outcome is determined, you can choose which the d20s or attack roll. Perfect. All right, and then if you're attuned to both of them, it only takes up one attunement slot. That's freaking handy.
Very cool.
And the Whip of the Dungeon Delver is a +3 whip. Wow. If you're not proficient with martial weapons or whips, you become proficient with whips. And if you're attuned to the Fedora of the Tomb Raider, the reach of this magical whip is 10 feet. Additionally, you can use it to grab or grapple objects or similar with this weapon as a bonus action using the sleight of hand skill for grapple. Well, that's pretty freaking cool, guys. So
Yes, it is.
And you can also,
That
just
is
to
very
finish that
cool.
up, you can use this to grab a creature whose size is medium or smaller.
yeah. So who wants proficiency in history and sleight of hand? And a +3 weapon.
It's an
And a luck point. Yeah.
And a luck point, yeah.
It's an addition to your history skill.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
so
If you already have expertise, you just get a flat +5.
yeah.
So that would put my history to +17.
Yeah.
That almost seems overkill.
Almost, but isn't your passive perception 31 or something?
23, but yeah, that's also slightly overkill.
There we go. I mean, I don't mind. We don't have to. I suppose we don't have to do it now. We can. We can decide on our next long rest. Well, divvy that up. We can argue then. For the
This
sake of
belongs
pushing
to
that.
the museum.
What? No, it
I
doesn't.
mean,
Oh, yeah, we'll get it to the museum right away. It's magic.
All right.
we can hold off, but for the time being, screw it. I'm gonna cast Fast Step on myself now, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna step out onto that ramp.
Where? Can you show me where you want to stand? Just hold X
Yeah.
to make a hand like this.
Oh right, right there.
All right. So you try to get away from the trigger, is that it?
Not particularly. I'm gonna try and dodge the trigger, so I'm gonna try and hop over. But
All right,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
too worried if I don't.
I'll say give me a luck roll for this one.
I like rolls just straight d20. 18.
18.
Being in hell, man.
Boom!
It's
You're
swap around
standing
my
there.
rolls. Cool.
Standing there. You see, like, the boulder up there is kind of wobbling back and forth a little bit.
Do I see any other triggers up on these? Is this a ramp or steps? It's just a straight ramp, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it was probably steps once.
But it's been worn down.
Yeah.
Do
Go
I
ahead
see
and give
any?
me a perception roll.
Sure thing.
Give you the answer to that question. That's what you see. Looks fine. It's a staircase, kind of one down staircase, right?
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna do that thing where you kind of you hop from one leg to the other, but just along the edge, all the way up.
Right.
Go
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics.
Sure. 19.
All right. You make your way to the top. You're next to the rock.
Okay. And is it just the rock is just kind of blocking this whole entrance right now?
That's not really an entrance. It
Not
looks like
entrance. Sorry, it's blocking this ramp. Can I see like over or around the rock?
Behind the boulder, there's just a wall. It's just like whole way just ends.
Okay, and does it look like the boulders drop through onto this place from above?
No, there's no hole in the ceiling either.
I'm going to call back down because, well, there's nothing further up the slope, by the looks of it. Want to check further down? Not where you're viewed.
Yeah. Check, go down. See what's down.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing then. Do the kind of the hop either side, all the way down, past the trigger. Like, try and jump straight over the trigger.
Go ahead and give me another acrobatics check. And because you just did it, I'll give you advantage on it.
Sure. That's a natural 20.
Right, you make your way down again.
Man, what did hell do to you?
I know. Apparently, I need to just come back to hell. So, yeah, I'm going to try and make it over the trigger down to here. And then I want to see whether I can kind of see further down around this corner, just see where this leads.
Just looks like there's like a black kind of hole at the end.
Does it look like the floor continues on, or that it just drops off into the abyss?
It just drops off into the abyss. It's just like a black plane when you get down a few steps.
Okay.
Search for any other secret doors or something that may be around. We did come through a secret passageway.
Good point.
Shining on the wall there.
Maybe it's the other side of the where we found the first one. I'm going to check along all this wall and just see if I can see any other missed entrances, exits, egresses, ingresses.
Yeah. I'll take a look.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
24.
My God.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence saving.
Uh-oh. There it is, 13.
No, you don't see anything weird here. But you get the feeling that something here is not as it seems.
Where was it the light was coming from exactly?
It's like a hole in this door, or this, not door, this wall here.
Nongo, could you just hand me that whip for a second?
Sure. Whip up the dungeon delver. Very magical. Very, very enhanced. Here you go.
I'm not intending to use it for anything too magical. I would just like to try and whip at the wall to see if it's actually there. Or if anything happens at all. Like the wall exactly opposite of the entrance where the light is coming from.
All right. You basically whip the back wall. Is that it?
Yeah, just to see if anything happens, or there's any resistance, or if it seems like solid stone.
It seems like solid stone to you, yeah.
And my true sight would have definitely... My true sight was down last session, so that's... Can't use that. Let's see what we got. Okay, right. Also, I should have put that in the chat to say I'd cast it, so I will work that in there. But no one let me. I'm wondering whether I use dispel magic just on this hallway, just to see if it reveals anything. But that's a whole spell slot on a warlock to gamble away.
Bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
I was also meaning to ask, does the hole where the light come from seem like the last hole, where it's also like just a tiny hole in the wall that could possibly be blocked?
It's a bit larger. It could probably be blocked, yeah.
Is there
in order to figure out, you need to get close to it.
Could you try to get out of that corridor? I want to try my crack at this and see if I can actually find anything.
Sure. I'll hop back round into the doorway where Nongal and Torgan are stood at the moment, and just go back into this kind of main chamber.
You
Is
crash out
there-
Yeah.
Is there anywhere at all in this part of the corridor where I could possibly balance myself that's not on the plate if I wanted to go over and touch the wall, or is it impossible to reach the wall without touching the plate?
For you, pretty damn difficult.
Didn't we see like where Ost walked?
Yeah, you could probably see that, but the thing is, Oust's legs are longer than yours, right? Because you're a dwarf.
It's a fair point.
So I will also say that it's harder for you to do like the split in the hallway like that. Like I'll let you go ahead and try to do the acrobatics thing, but it's going to be more difficult for you.
I mean, hey, let's try it. I will recast enhanceability on myself to limber myself up a bit with the dexterity, and I would like to try and get over the plates and reach the wall, and kind of try and balance myself, if at all possible.
All right, go ahead and give me an acrobatics with advantage then.
Acrobatics. 24.
All right, I'll say you managed to kind of really like haphazardly stand like your legs apart, really making it a big effort to not touch anything.
Yeah, this is the problem with having short legs. We're not all blessed like the rest of you folks, and I would like to just try and kind of, I guess inspect this wall, like run a hand down it and just get a sense of like, is there anything like an entrance or anything to interact with?
Torgan, would you mind? And I'll start climbing on Torgan, and I'll give him some assist on this.
Oh,
Go ahead and give me a strength save, Torin. It's a low difficulty, mind you.
A strength save, excellent. Oh,
that was lucky. All right, you hold on as the gnome clambers onto you. All right, both of you, as you begin inspecting the wall, give me an intelligence saving throw.
And that's a mental image.
21.
You are pretty sure that piece of wall right there, that's an illusion.
I'll jump through it.
Right.
That's not real. I'll crawl through.
Sure. Let me just be sure to.
How did that little gnome just jump through stone wall? I don't understand.
You jump through. The wall disappears.
Oh.
You see like a grove on the other side. It is lit with a radiant light at the other end. Go ahead and give me a perception roll, both of you.
Also, can I get down from the precarious position I am in?
Yeah, you can go on ahead.
Rick, tell the bee that we found a secret passageway.
All right. Rick looks up at you, Oust. Are you sure we shouldn't do anything about that brazier over there? And he points to the brazier there.
I mean, we could try it just for fun, just before we leave, couldn't we?
Sure.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll pull out a fucking tinderbox and light this baby up and see what happens.
You remember your army training? How was it? And you kind of get out the tinderbox. Sure. As you light the this here, you see a fire begins to crackle, and then the wall next to it kind of crushes away, and you see see a radiant light shining out, like almost like the sun, and there's like a gemstone being held by this scarab statue on the floor.
Good morning. Is the gem going to scale?
Yes.
Oh my. Four. A gemstone of this magnitude would probably have great historic significance, Oust thinks to himself. Can I make some kind of check to see if I know whether this is a particular gem, a particular item from history?
I didn't give me a history roll.
That's a 16. That's crap considering.
You have never seen this before, and you're pretty sure that this is probably particular to this place here.
Interesting. How much does it look like it weighs?
Probably it's a rock like this size.
Okay. So,
So
it would,
maybe like 20, 30, maybe even 40 pounds.
so I'd need a pretty heavy bag of sand. Okay.
Oh, if you want to swap it out, yeah. Like, that's about what Noggle weighs.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm
Just
gonna.
use
I'm
me.
gonna
Let's sacrifice Nongo for the
Swap it with the gnome. There you go.
yeah, you can just stay
A
there.
worthy
for a second.
sacrifice.
Because I'm a bit out of the way, I'm gonna message Nongle. Let's go, Nongle.
Yeah.
Big, large, such a large gem. Such a large gem in here.
You're right there. We found
very-
it. We found what looks like some sort of orchard or something over here. But yes,
That's good to know.
I'll
That could
come-
be an escape route. But,
I'll come back to see you.
yes.
And
Come have a look at this.
I'll climb back on Torgin's
And
shoulders.
I jump down at this point. So I guess we have to get over the pressure plates.
Yeah. Is it an easy jump to get back down or onto the other side?
You no.
It's not. All right.
Me-
I'll just cast Misty Step then, and I'll get to the other side.
Sure.
Misty Step, where are you?
Is
Beautiful.
Rick
spell.
strong enough to just jump over that? Because it's
Yeah.
like
Rick can do that. He's paladin, so he'll just he rolls.
He's got the little buzzy wings as well, right?
well, I don't think he has to roll just because like 10 feet. If you have 10 strength,
Yeah.
you can like jump 10
Yeah.
feet. I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I'm also sitting on Rick's shoulders, just as a beam.
Sure. All right.
I'm just yelling down the corridor like, remember, no desecrating the tomb.
Yes. We're just having a look.
I'll get into this room and take a closer look at the gemstone.
The perception investigation roll.
Or both.
Or
I'll do
your
investigation.
dealer's choice.
23.
All right. Look around. It is held in some kind of small depression in the statue. It doesn't seem to be linked to anything. There doesn't seem to be any triggers kind of attached to that place.
I'll pop it out. I'll take it off. I
Take
have my gauntlets of overpower attuned, so it shouldn't be too heavy
Sure.
for me.
Pick it up. Light.
Oh,
Light,
no.
light goes away, and you're holding the gem.
I have a gemstone. It's like the size of Nongle. He's just like,
Yeah.
I got this gemstone. Look at this.
Do I hear anything?
No.
We should move.
Is this thing magical or?
I don't want to stick around.
Yeah,
to
you're
find
pretty
out.
sure it's magical.
Yeah. Are we? Should we identify this as well?
I thought we were on a bit of a timer, or did I
Yeah.
misunderstand that part?
Yeah.
I mean, I respect it if you care more about the gem than your friend's life, but I'm just saying.
Huh.
I mean, technically, he's not going anywhere.
Theus, I want you to roll me a 1d4, please.
Uh-oh.
Right, that's fine.
We're all dropping that juicy bait and then raising the escalator.
Go ahead.
Do we want to? Well, maybe we could just store it somewhere and check later.
Sure. I'll pop in the bag of holding. Bloop.
Cool. Let's go, and I'm gonna make sure I'm last out of the room, and I'm gonna keep my. I'm gonna face the entire room as I back out, up until the point where I almost step on the trigger thing, and then just hop over.
Sure, right. I'll let you jump over, and Nongle has a strength of 19 right now. So you can just jump on the other side. I'm going to take you here.
Okay.
And what you see is definitely a grove. There's like large trees, like kind of blotting out the sun, and further up ahead, there seems to be like a source of like radiance and light.
I think Token will step forward. Sunlight is something he has not seen in many, many years.
Oh, look!
See,
Look, the gemstone.
you see like a big kind of face statue in the forest. It's overgrown with a bunch of vines and flowers. The light is definitely coming from the eye. The other eye is empty. As you
Nongle's
come
gonna
up
climb up there
there,
and
Uncle, you just clock on the large tree trunk here on your right. There's like a section of this tree trunk that is definitely artificial.
Oh, I'll
And
knock
it's a
on
door. Gong, gong, gong. It says like a metal kind of hollow metal tube.
it. Okay. There's a door here in this tree, and I'll walk back to it and I'll open it up.
While he's doing that, I just want
It's
to take
locked.
a browse around this grove in the kind of the near vicinity, just to see what kind of other stuff I can see within here.
Sure.
Particularly this.
You see like a wardrobe also overgrown with stuff.
Careful for lions.
I'm witches. I'm
Made of metal, and there's like these kind of thin copper lines going up and down everywhere. There's like you're walking on a bunch of pipes, like copper pipes on the floor. In the middle, there's like a plinth holding like this kind of chalice with like made of gray stone kind of bony material with a skull carved in front of it. The skull has like a golden crown on, but the crown has been like split in two by this like pointy and like kind of jagged sickly green gemstone that has been like rammed into it.
I'll search the plinth to see if it's maybe there's a pressure plate there or something, and I'm basically looking for if this will trigger anything if I remove the chalice.
Go ahead and give me an investigation or a perception roll.
Investigation 15.
Look like it.
All right, I'll pick up the chalice.
Pick up the chalice. Definitely magical. Nothing else happens.
All right, I'll walk out and I'll be like,
And you remember because you have so high in intelligence that this is also a place where they keep a bunch of magical stuff. So this is just like maybe just like some kind of vault, right?
okay. Well, I found a chalice, and I think, Torgen, give me a boost. Not that I need it, but I just like.
Yeah, sure.
I just, like,
I'll
climbing
show
on-
you up. I'll try to push him up. Are you gonna take the gem?
All right.
Yep.
I'll take the I'll open up the bag of holding. I'll ask for the gem, and I'll set it next to this other gemstone. Yeah.
Right.
Just
I'm
like that.
Putting it out here, and lights up. Kind of you hear, and then it begins shining everywhere. And as
it's
you
really
begin to
bright.
touch it, you can't get it out.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So chaps, awfully bright in here now.
I'll
that
sit on the
ward-
lips of the statue's kissing my ass.
That wardrobe's got quite a large bedroom in it. But there's also this route further south, and it looks like there's another door at the end of it. Now I can see this bright light. Perhaps we should inquire further.
As long as we get away from this light, this is a little bit too much. So yeah, let's keep going.
The whole time I've been trying to gather pollen because I'm a good worker bee.
All right, go ahead and give me just give me a strength check.
As a bee? Oh shit.
Yeah, just give me like a -3 or something.
Oh, bees are like bees. Yeah, -3. Okay. Okay. Okay.
0.
Oh there, little guy, and like Rick, because you have so much pollen, like he lifts you up. Let's get that, and he takes out a small kind of pollen bag and kind of brushes it off you, and you can move again. Very good.
Why is
So-
he still a bee?
I've used the 4th level spells for that. I'm making use of that.
That's why he's a bee.
That's why he's a bee.
These are principles. This is not about power, it's about principles.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a. Yeah, tell me what you guys are doing.
Nongal will sit on the lips and start to, while you guys are searching around, I'll start identifying the cup.
Okay.
And
I'm
also
gonna.
Torgen- oh, sorry, go on.
No, go on.
I was just gonna say, Torgen would also just like to kind of have a walk around in this glade and see if there's anything change with the gemstone being plugged in, and the lights.
You heard like a buzzing sound, but that's it.
Hmm.
Like, whoop,
Perhaps
but nothing
something
loud, like a discreet one.
Perhaps something in one of the other rooms.
Check the room where I picked up the chalice from. That was all mechanical. There's maybe something happened in there.
Sure. Torgen will have a look.
You see an empty chalice in the middle. Doesn't seem that anything weird has happened in here.
Looks the same to me.
I'm going to check inside the wardrobe.
Right, go ahead and go inside. When you go into the wardrobe, what you see is like a big bed, and then like a small chair, a medium chair, and like a large chair next to a fireplace. And then like 3 bowls of porridge, like a large one, a medium one, and a small one.
That's great, Roar. That's fantastic.
Do I get the feeling that these have been vacated recently?
No, there's no dust in here.
Good to know.
Look for
And as you
look
look
for
out,
golden hair.
as you look out, all of the others are like stuck in like whatever motion they were doing when you entered it.
Interesting. And I can only see one large bed.
One big bed, yeah.
Okay.
One big
I'm going to do my due diligence. I'm going to check under the bed.
No dust, nothing, just... Oh yeah, actually, there's some extra pillows there and a blanket.
What's this blue thing as well here? Sorry, I'll do the X.
Oh yeah, no, of course, on the other side. You see like a big wall of ice.
Is it like opaque ice, or is it like translucent? Can I see into the ice through the ice?
No, it's kind of only like you can't see through it.
And does it look like the ice is blocking a
hole in the wall? Yeah.
way? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Yes. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna walk back out into the wardrobe and just kind of.
The rest of you, as Aust goes back out, it looks like he goes in and out of the wardrobe at the same time. It's really unnerving to look at.
Yeah, there's something spooky, and that was an awfully short venture inside.
In there for a couple of minutes. You were all sort of stopped. I think there's some kind of time dilation. But in a nutshell, large bed, 3 porridges, 3 sizes of stool, big wall of ice blocking something.
Wouldn't mind some porridge. I mean, I'm living in this beer for quite a while. I mean, if we'll take a bit of a break.
Head in there, yeah, help yourself. Alright, sorry, I'll move myself back out. But in the meantime, I'm going to start walking down this way in the meantime. Before we make any other decisions, I want to know everything there is to know before we go
Sure.
any further.
And now you see like what looks like a big stone hand just like reaching out of the ground.
And it, from my reckoning, it looks like it is, or it could be. I could extrapolate the idea that that head that we see in the garden is connected to it,
Yeah,
right, in terms
maybe.
of positioning, right?
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
This place is weird, man.
Quite weird. I love it.
Is there any disturbance around this hand that might indicate that it moved when the other gem was put in the eye socket?
Nope.
Huh.
But you do remember the last line of the poem again.
Yes. Reunited at last, they spring from life to death. To be within the Titan's grasp will end their strife. Ooh, baby, this is a Titan. This is the this is where we need to put all the stuff. Chaps. I say definitely in Alst's voice the entire time.
Yeah,
I was
Nongo's
gonna
got,
say-
Nongo's got all the parts if you want to come grab them from him. And then,
Sure.
I was going to say that during this, Torben would also walk into the weird bedroom and
You see them all stop outside. Yeah.
I mean, I would literally just grab the biggest bowl of porridge and just try to walk out again. If nothing stops me.
A little too warm, a little too hot for you.
Oh, maybe the other one. I'll try the small one.
It's a bit too cold. It's
Right next to the bloody ice. I'll try the middle one.
oh yeah, that's just right.
Just right, yeah. Jesus.
Oh, this is nice. I think actually instead of walking out, Torgen will kind of just sit down in front of the door and kind of just enjoy his 6-pack and the porridge. His time seems frozen.
You chill out in the time room. All right, cool. What do you do after that? Because nothing else happens.
No, I would walk out after.
Alright,
So
sure.
he's just having a little short break for himself, and I'll step on out again.
You take a breather. All right, you got out.
Torgen's taking some personal time.
Actually,
was quite nice.
Anton, I'll let you take a short rest.
Oh, nice. Sure, absolutely. I will recover.
All right,
some-
and you're still a bee, Theus, or do you want to come back as a person?
As long as there's not a danger or something is really needed from me. This is
It
a
is.
surprise. This is currently a surprise. Like, like nobody is currently expecting that suddenly out of Rick a second combatant comes. I'm like the secret weapon currently. Like if you anger the bee, you get the whole hive.
Oh no.
The secret weapon.
Yes, the bee
A
crit
beacon
weapon.
weapon, yeah.
All
No,
right.
I keep myself to Rick.
Alex, do you have inspiration?
No.
All right, I would have taken it away. All right, perfect. It's good to be the DM. All right, so you gather the stuff from
Yep.
Noggle. You go down as you stand in the Titan's grasp, like they kind of mold into like it's a lever. It's a lever with like a stone bottom, like a golden handle, and then on top there's like a big red ball. It is just, and it has like a kind of a plug almost that seems to I should look at it. It probably fits into something.
Okay, I'm gonna scramble around looking for the appropriate socket. Then.
Everything here is overgrown. Did you ever see the red plinth where you got the poem? Were you in that room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, then give me an intelligence roll just to see if you remember.
Well, we would have gone past it to get to the room
Yeah.
anyway. So an intelligence roll, it's a straight one. That's an 11.
Well, it's more than 10. That's fine. Yeah, it looks like that in the plinth where you got it from probably is where it fits. By the way, go ahead and roll me a 1d4, please. Right. That's it.
So just to confirm, it looks like this stuff that we have should be in the plinth back in the other room.
The lever, yeah,
Yeah, we put the lever into the plinth and then
back all the way back here.
Yeah, the red gem.
Oh, but I had to put them in here to actually put them together.
Yes. So that's like the Horadric
Gotcha.
cube, right? Yeah. Little
Right.
Diablo
Okay.
2 reference for everybody.
A little bit of Diablo.
I will be right back. In the meantime, here's another magic item.
Ooh, boy.
One more
Oh.
item. Chalice of the Rotten Prince. Alright, this chalice is made of some gray stone, bone-like material, featuring carved skull in the front wearing a golden crown. The golden crown is split into two, and a sickly green gemstone has pierced the forehead of the skull, pulsing faintly with a yellow-green light. If you attune to the chalice, you become proficient with it. In battle, the gemstone lights up, creating an abjurative field of magical energy functioning as a shield. If focused, this field can also become concentrated and used as an offhand weapon with a finesse quality, dealing 1d6 necrotic damage on hit. Chalice of the Rotten Prince has 3 charges, with which recharge after a long rest. You can use the charge to drain some of your endurance for the following features. Well, this one's cool. Surge with power. As an object interaction, you can spend a single charge and 2 hit dice to increase the defensive and offensive capabilities of the chalice to +1. Fun because a +1 shield and a +1 offhand weapon. This effect can be stacked up to 3 times. Chalice loses the power after a short or long rest, or 1 point an hour, whatever comes first. Shield the air. When you are about to be hit with an attack, you can spend your reaction, a single charge, and a hit die to shield yourself from harm with adjurative forces of the chalice until the start of your next turn. You have a +5 bonus armor class, including any trigger against the triggering attack. Nice. So it's basically a shield spell. Purge the Undeserving. As a bonus action, you can spend a single charge, 2 hit dice to splash the sickly magical energy from the chalice to your enemies. Yellow cloud of green smoke shoots from it, and each creature in a 20-foot cone must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature makes 3d10 necrotic damage on a failed save, or how much on a successful one. Nice. And last, tithe to your broken lord by spending half your movement and taking 1d6 plus 1 Constitution modifier plus your proficiency modifier. Necrotic damage to the chalice regains 1 charge. Well, that's pretty fucking neat.
Very neat.
Does anyone need a shield?
I made a bunch of magic items, guys.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
goddamn.
Very cool.
That does sound good. I just don't know if I have the hit points to and the hit die to to give up for it.
Well, you can also just use it as a shield and an offhand weapon in one, which is pretty decent.
Yeah.
And you don't need to use the other feature, right?
Yeah, and if you need, you could use the surge with power, right? And it costs you 2 hit dice, but you could like prevent an attack from hitting you, right? Or shield with the air.
We can discuss at the end of a long rest.
Yeah, let's
Over
do
a long
that.
rest.
All right,
We have time. We've got stuff to do. I'm going to message back up to Nongle and Co and say, I appear to have assembled the lever. I don't know. Well, it seems like it would fit in that plinth now, but do we want to check that ice wall first?
Sure. Nongle jumps down. She was kissing my butt.
The ice wall being the thing in the wardrobe.
I was gonna say, maybe all the sunlight in this room, if you can do your little mirror trick, perhaps you could melt the ice.
Is the light from
From the gems, yeah.
Does it affect the light into the Goldilocks room, or
No.
no? Okay. I guess 1, 2, 3, we all go in at the same time. So, because if not, none of it, only one of us.
Do we
can
want
go
to
in.
all go in, or do we want somebody to keep watch outside?
And it is a small room. I suppose someone could stay outside. I mean, the bee floating around seems to be enjoying the scenery.
True. Well, I'm gonna head in anyway.
Yeah, I'll jump in at the same time you do.
You all go inside the closet?
Yeah. Wardrobe.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Right. As you all go in, doors close.
Oh, okay, that's strange.
Fireplace just chilling.
That seems new.
Yes.
There's, like, you didn't see it before, Torgen, but up here above the big chair, there's like a cuckoo clock,
Shit.
and it seems like it's 1.5 hours until 12 on the clock.
I don't know if we will have any idea, but is the clock accurate to what time it actually was outside, or is this different?
No, it is not.
Does the clock appear to be moving? Or is it just stopped on that time?
No, it counts down or goes up. It is like a second, like it moves every second and every minute.
And it's a cuckoo clock, so we're assuming when it hits midnight is, or
Yeah.
when it hits 12 is when it's the cuckoo's something's gonna
Yeah.
happen in an hour and a half. Do we sit here and wait for it to happen?
Being a is the clock moving in time with in here or out there?
in here.
Okay, cool. Being a creature of infinite paranoia, I just want to check the doors of the wardrobe back out.
It feels like they can't open. Like there's
Nah.
some kind of
Bugger
unsurmountable
it.
force holding it.
Right. Well, they're locked. Haha. Good.
Can I
shall we-
pass over to the clock hands? Just sit on them, like.
Sure. You sit on the clock hands.
Yeah, just like can I push against that? Like are they
No.
like are they strong enough to push a bee?
Yeah, they are pretty strong enough to push a bee. Like that whole half gram of mass there.
Nongo will climb up onto the bed and search around.
Oh, it's a very nice bed.
Yeah, I want to search the pillows and see if there's any kind of.
That's like down inside of it.
Is there any hair on the pillows?
Nope.
All right. Perhaps we're supposed to rest and wait for the clock to run out.
I'm not one to complain. Talking will just lie down on the bed.
One big bed. One big bed.
Shout out to Nadpod, I guess.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I buzzed Rick and asked him if he could push the clock arms.
Sure. And he like climbs up on the like the big chair, and then he and then he's just getting moved by the clock.
It's stronger than
Nope.
Rick. Oh shit. Like Rick is strong, right?
Yeah, Rick has 20 strength.
Okay, then it's stronger than. Okay, good. Then it's stronger than Rick. Good to know.
Maybe instead of messing with the clock, you should enjoy some porridge. It might not be the best thing,
Perhaps.
but you know.
Perhaps rather than just making use of this room that we're now inexplicably locked in, perhaps we try and find a way out.
It's a
Giant
map.
ice doorway.
Well, you know,
No,
there's only so much room on this bed, so if you want to spend your time being productive, by all means.
Nongo will toss a firebolt at the ice.
Just before it hits, it stops in the air.
Looks like it's protected by magic.
Ass.
But let me reiterate. It freezes before it hits. Not
don't-
as in ice, but it freezes in time and place, right?
Oh, okay. I think we're stuck in here until that clock runs to 12. The porridges are over several minutes, or is the temperature kind of increasing?
Oh, it's just
decreasing?
there's like someone ate the middle one. You don't know who. And then like the small one is really cold, and the large one is really warm.
Does a really warm one cool off after time?
No.
Oh no. Okay, interesting. Well, it looks like this porridge is magically enhanced as well. Hopefully, whoever ate this other one isn't going to feel awkward at all.
Can I summon the
Yeah,
shard? Can I summon the shard as like a maul, or basically just like as big a hammer as I can?
Sure.
And I want to just see if I can go to town on this ice wall.
Right.
Just see if I can make any kind of dent in it.
As like a few inches before the wall, like the shard is kind of caught and is also frozen in time and space.
Okay. Fuck it. I've got 2 more spell slots. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on that wall.
You see, like your spell flies out a few inches before.
And stops.
You know, if we're gonna be throwing random shit at the ice, then might as well throw something hot, I suppose. Talking will pick up the bowl of hot porridge and try and toss that on the wall.
A few inches before the wall, it's like frozen midair.
That's gross, and that's gonna get on your weird shard thing. I'm sorry.
Nongo will start doing an arcane recovery.
Sure. You guys can take a short rest if you want.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a short rest. Might as well now use 2 spell slots.
You guys take a short rest. After 1.5 hour, cuckoo clock kind of doors open. You see like the wind slowly shifting the leaves outside.
Does any
Go ahead and take a short rest, guys. And with that, I think we will take a short rest. I think actually we will be back past in 23 minutes. How does that sound for everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds
All right.
good.
So I hope you enjoyed watching this far, and I think that I hope that we see you back in 20 minutes time when we continue our deep delve into the dungeon here. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Take care.
Okay.